Hey guys, welcome to the video. What we are doing today on this Jeep right here is we're putting heated seats in it. So these are the pieces that we are going to be putting in the seats themselves. We've got the full instructions here and things of that sort. Looks like it's all in Chinese. Yep. But anyway, yeah, we got a Google Translator. We'll have to do that. But anyway, what we're doing right now is we're just getting the seats out. We've got all the bolts taken out, both front and back. There's a torque in here. You probably can't see it, but there is one in there that we have to take out, and you have to unplug all of your stuff that's on the bottom of the seat. Airbag, all that stuff that's on the bottom of the seat. There's a sensor that lets the Jeep know that somebody's sitting here, so you can get that done. But anyway, just got to unplug everything. So we're just going to get that started, and we'll show you once the seat is out. We'll show you what plugs you have to take off. So, and as you can see, oh yeah, and you want to take off negative of the battery. But the boys we got here today, we got Maddie, and then we got the D-Dubber. So anyway, we'll get this started here, and we'll go from there. But yeah, we're just watching the Canada-Russia game, and Canada just got their first goal. So, oh yeah, second goal. Look at that. Okay. That's just for the seat belt. And then it is, and what size torque is that?
45.
It's a 45 torque for the seat belt. And then I think we're an 18 or a 19. Yeah, we're an 18 for the bolts that hold the seat in. Feel that torque. Oh, I like this. Okay, so there's one plug on the bottom of the passenger side, and I believe that's probably going to be the same on the driver's side as well. But here we have the seat out. All of this has to come off, and then the pads are going to go in like this here. So just getting some of these clips out. Yeah, so it's this piece there. It just pops off the edge. Same thing on the top, and it'll be the same thing on this side here as well. There's hog rings in there. Yeah.
So we'll just clip those. We got new ones that we'll put in.
Okay. So there are hog rings in here, and there's probably going to be like 3 or 4 on this seat, maybe up to 6. And then we'll have to get these pulled out. Hog ring pliers. I don't know if these clip. These just put the new hog rings in. And then there's our hog rings. And then we just have to clip these things out of here. There we go.
Keeps slipping off.
Yeah. Oh, that helps, eh?
Yeah. There's no need to
take the rest of that. Yeah. Okay. So the only hog ties we had to take out was one here, there was one here, and then again there was the 2 up on that side.
And this is Velcro.
Yeah, and that's all Velcroed in the middle. You don't have to take the ones out on the sides because that pad will sit right inside there. Okay, so this is one thing that we have to be cautious. We're going to try this. We're not sure if it's going to work, but this seat has got pressure points in it. So this is the passenger seat, and it has to do with the airbag itself. So what it does do is it just lets the vehicle know that there's a person in the seat. There is a possibility that these will affect those sensors. So we're going to try it here. we don't know what's going to happen. We're going to put it together and kind of go from there. But just be cautious of that. We just have to take these off. Here and here. I don't, well, I'll let you know if we have to take these other two. I know I have to take these two off here so we can get the wires from the seat and things of that sort underneath here to pull it down and hook everything up. Well, there's just a little thing that you have to be aware of. Just because you've got some hog rings that are going to be like, there's a hog ring that's going to be right in there, which is going to place that like sort of right on the element itself. And we'll show you. So right there, that black mark is where it has to come out.
So that'll be cut out. So that's not a problem about being cut here, because as long as your two conductors are still connected across with the remaining mesh, you're okay. So that'll be installed through there, and then the other hog rings along the side here, this will be able to fold in and just be still one piece.
It'll still all one piece. Yeah. Okay, right on. No, that's good. Yeah, so you can see, you put that up to the light. Well, here, we'll do it this way. There, you can see what portion of the mesh that we have to actually cut out. And like how Matt commented that as long as like your plus and minus is here, and as long as there's something that goes back and forth to keep this mesh together, doesn't matter how much you cut out, as long as you've got something there. You can see the hole we got out of there. But now what we're doing is we're just getting the wire through, and that's where we've got a feed that's got to go underneath the seat. Woo! Oh, there we go. Canada just scored again.
4 minutes left.
4 minutes left of the game. Gold medal game.
They were down 3.
Yeah, so we're just got to get this fed through.
Put the seat back up.
So we have it all set in, and you can see here where we're going to get our hog rig in. It's going to go down through where we cut that hole in the pad. There we go. So we're not where this hog ring is going to go here. That hog ring won't be connected, but this one here will, which is going to push this down in here. You don't want to cut across the band that holds everything together or gives the power to everything. So
come in strips. You just peel them out one by one. There's a hog ring installer.
There we go.
Over the pad and connect it in. There's your new hog ring installed.
There we go.
How does it hold them? You could do nipple rings with that.
So we got the hog rings in, so you can see we have that one back, and then we put another one in there right by my finger, and then we did the same thing on this side. So the seat is actually done now.
Just have the back to do now.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just got to
Back of the seat cover to the front of the seat cover. So we need to remove that so we can get the heating element into the front of the pad.
Okay.
Is this sensor here the one that you were talking about?
There, push this forward. And Dwayne, can you pull the seat down? There we go. There we go. Okay. And now we can get the seat element.
Is there any hog rings in here?
So this is only Velcro right here.
Okay.
There's hog rings up here. Yeah. So the seat element we'll only do the lower back half, because this is your shoulder, which never usually touches the seat.
Yeah.
Follow the seam.
Yeah. So right about where that.
Boom.
There we go. And like you said, this is all Velcro up here in the middle, so this will slide in without a problem. And again, getting back to what we had said before, it's okay to cut portion of this off. If you're going to cut it here, it's going to lose power to everything. So for example, if we cut this here, that's going to lose power to all of this. But cutting the whole way across, you're just taking care of all of that. Not a big deal. All your wires come in through the bottom. So these little clips here that clip in behind underneath side. But yeah, we got all their Velcro pieces there. So we'll just fold this up and
Push the electrical line out the back.
we
There's
got
the
that
strap
one.
there.
Yeah.
And there's this strap. Here's the main one. So we'll bring this electrical over to one side.
Oh, that clip. Okay.
Just to pull it back through and then
Oh, I see.
Hook it
Okay,
right
so they
back
got to hook
on.
together. Yeah.
so this is just a little bit of a tricky part just to get it. Side clips.
Pull up
There.
there.
So while we're here, we might as well do the bottom clips. The front clip from the seat.
Yep. They goes up over the lip.
Just
Yeah.
have to do the wiring for it.
And then what we'll do is we'll get the other one done. We'll show you when we're finished that one. That just gives you a really good idea on how to do it. The driver's seat will be exactly the same. Like I said before, the heating pad in the seat of the passenger side will be the only one that'll probably give you a problem, if it's gonna give you a problem at all. So that will be the only thing that you're gonna have to watch for. The driver's side, there's no issue with it in that one at all. We got the bolts out. We're just gonna take this, unplug the stuff in the bottom, and we'll kind of go from there. Okay, so what we have done, we're just doing some exploratory as far as getting things apart. So we took this piece off. It's just got all these clips here that hold everything in piece. They're all together. We took it off here just to see what we have room to do and things of that sort, where we're going to put the switches. We thought about putting them up into here. Not confident there's enough room up here, or that the wires may get hung up with something. So where the switches are actually going to go, they're going to go like right in here. So we'll put one here, one here. We're just looking for a step bit now. We'll get that drilled out, get the the switches put in, and then we've got this apart. So we've taken, there's one screw on either side, and then here in the front there's a screw on either side as well. So you have those out. That'll allow you to get this whole thing apart, right? And then it'll just make it a whole lot easier to get your wires run and get everything put together.
Sarah says the high burns her ass.
Yeah.
I love it though.
Alicia probably will love it.
So you can see where we put the holes for the switches. And we're just running the wires down inside this cavity, which will come out through the bottom here. Hooking up the electrical now. As you can see, everything's all connected right there. And that's from that switch right there. And there's your power. That's got to go to a hot source and a ground.
And then this goes to your seat.
Yeah.
Don't need that anymore.
2 prongs for your high and low, so the back and the seat. There we Okay, so what we have done, we have gone into right here. This is a tap. It's for the rear wiper motor, so that's on a switched one, so that's good. We've got a 10 amp, and that's only giving power to the relay itself. That's where we've located the relay. So now we have, here's our fuse, that'll go to the battery. Here's our negative, goes to the battery. This goes back into the vehicle. And that'll be for the lights themselves. And this one here we're not using. This is your, how can we say that? If everything was off, this would light up. but we're not going to use it. So anyway, it's all right there. So there we go. Driver's seat is back in. So there we go. It's all back together. So the next thing that we do have to test is just to see if this pressure point here, to let the Jeep know that somebody sitting in the front is actually in the seat. I don't know if it's going to throw a code or anything, but we will just let you know what happens. Here in the vehicle, we've got it in the run position. We did have to change the fuse where it was located. Well, you can see there that turns on. Let's turn this one on. See if this heat gets warm. I guess one thing I'll just mention as well, I am an AMSO dealer. I'll leave all the information down below, so if you want to get some oil, or if you want to become a dealer yourself, or just to get the better pricing, it'll all be right there. So
that's the thing, is even if you have a remote start. Yep.
So
that's high.
With the red light is high, and then that's off, and the green light is low. Turn it on high and see.
Comfortable spot there.
Yep. On the dash.
Cool.
Well, there we go. All done. So if you guys did like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you do have any questions about this at all, let me know, and we can answer whatever questions that you have. Okay. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great afternoon.